wrapped me in a fabric that was woven out of dreams. But now I'm finding shadows in the double-stitched seams. It's soft against my shoulders, it's cool against my skin. But I can't find the exit from the state that I am in. I gave you every comfort, I gave you every prize, but I can see the longing in the corners of your eyes. The bed is made of roses, the walls are lined with gold, but the story of our passion is a story getting old. The comfort is a weapon, the kindness is a wall. The higher that we build it, the further we will fall. We're prisoners of pleasure, captives of the light. We're bound by satin chains in the middle of the night. Everything is beautiful, but nothing is quite right. It's a comfortable surrender, a velvet kind of tie, keeping us together while we watch the world go by. Don't pull too hard on these satin chains. I played the role of keeper, I played the role of king, but I'm just another puppet on a shimmering string. The perfume in the air is starting now to suffocate. I'm trying to remember why I thought this was so great. My wrists are feeling heavy from the weight of every gift, searching for a fracture, searching for a rift. The silk is turning into rope, the lace is turning into wire, while we're sitting in the middle of a cold and stagnant fire. The comfort is a weapon, the kindness is a wall. The higher that we build it, the farther we will fall. We're prisoners of pleasure, captives of the light. We're bound by satin chains in the middle of the night. Everything is beautiful, but nothing is quite right. It's a comfortable surrender, a velvet kind of tie, keeping us together while we watch the world go by. Don't pull too hard on these satin chains. Untie the knot, let the fabric fall away. I'd rather be in tatters in the middle of the day than be a royal captive in a palace of deceit, with a silver-plated anchor tied around my feet. So smooth, so tight, let it go tonight. We're bound by satin chains in the middle of the night. Everything is beautiful, but nothing is quite right. It's a comfortable surrender, a velvet kind of tie, keeping us together while we watch the world go by. Break the link of these satin chains, slide away, satin chains, satin Plugging in the cables to the base of my skull, trying to find a frequency that isn't quite so dull. The copper in my system is beginning now to fray, carrying the messages of everything we say.
I'm checking all the voltages and monitoring the spark, watching for a signal in the middle of the dark. Our love is a circuit, a sequence of events built on the logic of 1,000 code defense. The insulation's melting, the mercury is high, searching for a miracle in a digital sky. The current is unstable, the resistance is too deep. I got a wide heart that I'm trying to keep, a pulse of electricity instead of a sleep. It's a rhythmic addiction, magnetic pull, trying to find a spark inside a hollowed out hole, bound by the fire of a wired heart. Behind your heavy eyes, replacing all the truth with a series of disguise. I'm a master of the hardware, a slave to the machine, living in the spaces of the places in between. My lungs are full of static, my spirit's made of tin. I can't remember where the human should begin. We're programmed for the rhythm, we sync to the beat, walking like a phantom on a high voltage street. The insulation's melting, the mercury is high, searching for a miracle in a digital sky. The current is unstable, the resistance is too deep. I got a wired heart that I'm trying to keep, a pulse of electricity instead of a sleep. It's a rhythmic addiction, a magnetic pull, trying to find a spark inside a hollowed out hole, bound by the fire of a wired heart. Pull the plug and let the darkness settle in the room. I'd rather be a shadow than a circuit in the gloom. Reset the emotion, reboot the desire before we're both consumed by this artificial fire. Current failing, system ailing. I got a wired heart that I'm trying to keep, a pulse of electricity instead of a sleep. It's a rhythmic addiction, magnetic pull, trying to find a spark inside a hollowed out hole. Disconnect me from this wired heart. Powering down, wired heart. Ooh. I've been trying to be holy in a town full of sin, but the paint is all peeling and the walls are too thin. I bought a little grace from a man in a tent, but I've already gambled every cent that I spent.
I found a piece of heaven in a junkyard of pride, with a jagged little secret that I'm trying to hide. It's circular and shiny, but it's sharp as a knife, the heavy-handed jewelry of a hard-lived life.
The angels are sleeping or they've gone on strike. I haven't found a savior that I actually like. The sky is turning orange, the ground is turning red. I'm wearing a rusty halo on my weary head, living with the ghosts of the things that I've said. It's oxidized and broken, it's tattered and it's old, but it's worth a whole lot more than a crown made of gold. Shining in the dirt, my rusty halo.
I tried to polish up the edges with a rag and some gin, but you can't wipe away where the darkness has been. The metal is corrupted, the iron is weak, like the shaky little rhythm of the words that I speak.
I'm not looking for a pulpit or a choir in white. I just need a little mercy in the middle of the night. The saints are all statues covered in dust, while my only salvation is covered in rust. The angels are all sleeping or they've gone on strike. I haven't found a savior that I actually like. The sky is turning orange, the ground is turning red. I'm wearing a rusty halo on my weary head, living with the ghost of the things that I've said. It's oxidized and broken, it's tattered and it's old, but it's worth a whole lot more than a crown made of gold. Shining in the dirt, my rusty halo. Oh, I'd rather be a sinner with a heart that is real than a perfect little statue that's unable to feel. The corrosion is a map of the battles I've won, underneath the burning of a southern sun. It's brown, it's black, no turning back. I'm wearing a rusty halo on my weary head, living with the ghosts of the things that I've said. It's oxidized and broken, it's tattered and it's old, but it's worth a whole lot more than a crown made of gold. Blessed be the rust on my rusty halo. Keep it on, the rusty gold. Silk and violet shadows dancing on the bedroom ceiling, masking every jagged edge of this familiar feeling. I've draped the finest linen over every weeping fracture, lost within the theater this hollow manufacture.
The wine is pouring crimson like a secret in the glass, watching all the hours
of our heavy silence pass. Your skin is like a canvas where the colors start to blend, hiding all the evidence of where we meet our end. The luxury is suffocating, the texture is a cage, turning every chapter of the stained and weary page. The cost of looking perfect is a debt we cannot pay. Oh, it's a velvet bruise blooming in the dark, a soft and tender injury, a deep and purple mark. It doesn't bleed or scream, but it's aching in the soul, taking every piece of us until there is no hole, wrapped in the beauty of a velvet bruise.
I played the part of hero in a suit of midnight blue,
searching for a version of the girl I thought I knew. But the fabric is too heavy and the stitching is too tight, and it's the artificial version of a starless winter night.
my pearls are cold against my throat,
A column made of stone, feeling so surrounded while I'm standing here alone. The glamour is a ghost that's haunting every single room, transforming every flower into a symbol of our doom. The luxury is suffocating, the texture is a cage, turning every chapter of the stained and weary page. The cost of looking perfect is a debt we cannot pay. Oh, it's a velvet bruise blooming in the dark, a soft and tender injury, a deep and purple mark. It doesn't bleed or scream, but it's aching in the soul, taking every piece threw the map out the window of a moving car. I'm tired of trying to figure out where we are. The needle is spinning like a top on the floor, and I don't think I'm looking for the north anymore. I'm driving blind through the canyons of our youth, trading all the directions for a jagged kind of truth. The wind is a motor, the sky is a fuel, and the rules of the highway are starting to get cruel. We're zigging and zagging through the forest of doubt, trying to find a way to get the hell back out. The magnets are broken, the gravity's gone. We're following a wild compass into the dawn, moving through the static of a world that's withdrawn. It's a reckless direction, a beautiful spin, a journey to a place where we've never even been. Trusting the pull of a wild compass. I'll take the high road if you take the low. As long as we're moving, I don't care where we go. The tires are screaming, the engine is hot, giving everything we've got to the only thing we've got. The signs on the roadside are a blur of the past. We're living in a moment that's built not to last. Forget all the landmarks, forget all the names. We're just two spirits playing dangerous games. We're zigging and zagging through the forest of doubt, trying to find a way to get the hell back out. The magnets are broken, the gravity's gone. We're following a wild compass into the dawn, moving through the static of a world that's withdrawn. It's a reckless direction, a beautiful spin, a journey to a place where we've never even been. Trusting the pull of a wild compass. North is a memory, south is a lie, west is a sunset and east is a cry. We're the only axis that matters tonight. In the middle of the chaos, we're doing alright. Spinning round, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Left or right, don't tight, hold on tight. We're following a wild compass into the dawn, moving through the static of a world that's withdrawn. It's a reckless direction, a beautiful spin, a journey to a place where we've never even been. Lost in the rhythm of a wild compass. Spinning, wild compass. Spinning, wild compass. I'm plugging in the cables to the base of my skull, trying to find a frequency that isn't quite so dull. The copper in my system is beginning now to fray, carrying the messages of everything we say.
I'm checking all the voltages and monitoring the spark, watching for a signal in the middle of the dark. Our love is a circuit, a sequence of events built on the logic of 1,000 code defense. The insulation's melting, the mercury is high, searching for a miracle in a digital sky. The current is unstable, the resistance is too deep. I've got a wired heart that I'm trying to keep, a pulse of electricity instead of sleep. It's a rhythmic addiction, a magnetic pull, trying to find a spark inside a hollowed out hull, bound by the fire of a wired heart. The blue light is flickering behind your heavy eyes, replacing all the truth with a series of disguise. I'm a master of the hardware, a slave to the machine, living in the spaces of the places in between.
My lungs are full of static, my spirit's made of tin. I can't remember where the human should begin. We're programmed for the rhythm, we're synced to the beat, walking like a phantom on a high voltage street. The insulation's melting, the mercury is high, searching for a miracle in a digital sky. The current is unstable, the resistance is too deep. I've got a wired heart that I'm trying to keep, a pulse of electricity instead of sleep. It's a rhythmic addiction, a magnetic pull, trying to find a spark inside a hollowed out hole, bound by the fire of a wired heart.
Pull the plug and let the darkness settle in the room. I'd rather be a shadow than a circuit in the gloom. Reset the emotion, reboot the desire,
Before we're both consumed by this artificial fire. Current failing, system ailing. I've got a wired heart that I'm trying to keep, a pulse of electricity instead of sleep. It's a rhythmic addiction, a magnetic pull, trying to find a spark inside a hollowed out hole. Disconnect me from this wired heart. Powering down, wired heart. Wired heart. I've become a statue in the garden of your mind, a pale and polished relic of the girl I left behind. The rain doesn't soak me, the wind doesn't bite. I'm just a cold reflection in the middle of the night.
I carved your every feature with a chisel made of fear, hoping I could keep you for 1,000 years right here. But stone doesn't breathe,
stone doesn't speak, and the foundation we build is starting to get weak. The chisel is broken, the hammer is heavy, trying to hold back the flood with a levee. The gray and the white are starting to bleed. We got marble veins, a cold and quiet creed, frozen in a posture of a desperate kind of need, harder than the mountain, smoother than the sea, locked inside a prison of what we used to be, solid as a ghost with these marble veins.
I try to find a heartbeat beneath the limestone skin, but there's no way for the oxygen to finally get in.
We're an architectural wonder, a museum of the past, a beautiful disaster that was always meant to last.
My blood is turning mineral,
my spirit's turning dust,
watching all our silver
ornaments succumb to rust. We're standing on a pedestal, looking at the floor, but we don't even know what we're standing there for. The chisel is broken, the hammer is heavy, trying to hold back the flood with a levee. The gray and the white are starting to bleed. We got marble veins, a cold and quiet creed, frozen in a posture of a desperate kind of need, harder than the mountain, smoother than the sea, locked inside a prison of what we used to be, solid as a ghost with these marble veins. Crack the surface, let the warmth spill out. I'm tired of the silence and I'm tired of the doubt. I'd rather be a ruin, broken on the ground, than a perfect monument where no love can be found. So cold,
so still,
so still,
the way
we've got marble veins, a cold and quiet creed, frozen in a posture of a desperate kind of need, harder than the mountain, smoother than the sea, locked inside a prison of what we used to be, breaking the stone of these marble veins, cracking out marble veins. Beyond the jagged rocks and the crashing of the tide, there's a little patch of water where the weary people hide. No lanterns on the shoreline, no beacons in the bay, just a quiet sanctuary where we wash the world away.
I've been sailing through the static of 1,000 different storms, tired of the shadows and the ever-changing forms.
But I can feel the current slowing down as I come near,
leaving all the chaos
and the heavy-handed fear. The water is a mirror, the air is like a dream, floating in the middle of a silver-plated stream. The anchor is a memory that we're dropping in the sand, safe inside our secret harbor, far away from land, where the only thing that matters is the holding of a hand. Let the ocean roll and let the thunder roll. We found a little shelter for the shivering of the soul, home at last in our secret harbor.
I'll lower down the sails and I'll put away the oars. Forget about the binary of mine and what is yours.
The stars are reflecting on the surface of the deep,
while the rest of the world is just beginning now to sleep.
There's a silence in the timber, a peace inside the wood, doing all the things that we never thought we could. The fog is like a blanket, the moon is like a lamp in this liquid cathedral where the air is cool and damp. The water is a mirror, the air is like a dream, floating in the middle of a silver-plated stream. The anchor is a memory that we're dropping in the sand, safe inside our secret harbor, far away from land, where the only thing that matters is the holding of a hand. Let the ocean roll and let the thunder roll. We found a little shelter for the shivering of the soul, home at last in our secret harbor.
Don't tell a single person, don't put it on a map. Let the world go on without us while we're falling through the gap.
This geography is sacred, this location is a prize, written in the language of the looking in your eyes.
Quiet now.
Still, deep, will, safe inside our secret harbor, far away from land, where the only thing that matters is the holding of a hand. Let the ocean roll, and let the thunder roll. Ooh, we found a little shelter for the shivering of the soul, hidden in our secret harbor. Secret harbor, just us. watching for the cracks within the plaster of the wall. You're sitting in the shadows with a match inside your hand, the ruler of a kingdom that is made of shifting sand.
I've loaded every grievance, I've polished every stone, sitting on the platform of a tattered wooden throne. The fuse is long and twisted, the barrel is so cold, waiting for the story that is yet to be told. The gravity is pulling,
The barometer is low,
nowhere left to hide,
and there is nowhere left to go.
the pressure in the vessel
Is a terrifying thing.
We're just a silent cannon,
Waiting for the swing
of the heavy iron hammer,
and the chaos it will bring.
a weapon made of secrets,
A monument of pride, with a mountain of resentment tucked away inside.
beware the muzzle.
Of a silent cannon.
I'm aiming at the horizon, I'm aiming at the past,
Knowing that this stillness is a thing that cannot last.
the powder is all dry,
And the target is so clear. I'm trading all my mercy for a pedestal of fear.
I'm standing in the line of fire, waiting for the roar.
Wondering what we're actually even fighting for.
The
Silence is a predator, the quiet is a ghost, haunting all the people that we used to love the most.
The gravity is pulling,
The barometer is low,
nowhere left to hide,
and there is nowhere left to go.
the pressure in the vessel
Here's a terrifying thing.
we're just a silent cannon,
Waiting for the swing of the heavy iron hammer, and the chaos it will bring.
a weapon made of secrets,
A monument of pride, with a mountain of resentment tucked away inside.
beware the muzzle.
Of a silent cannon.
Don't say a word, let the tension do the work.
Every single shadow where the consequences lurk.
Once the spark is lit,
There is no way to turn back.
the sky is turning crimson and the world is turning black.
Not yet steady,
Ready,
why just a silent cannon, waiting for the swing of the heavy iron hammer, and the chaos it will bring. A weapon made of secrets, a monument of pride,
with a
mountain of resentment tucked away inside.
fire the soul.
Of a silent cannon. The silence is broken. The silence is broken.
The riverbank
Is crumbling beneath the winter frost. counting every summer that we've gathered and we've lost. My branches are all naked, reaching for a grayscale sky. Too stubborn to surrender, too proud to ever die.
I'm leaning on your trunk, feeling the vibration of the cold. A story of a metal heart that's never been quite told. You got the strength of mountains in a silhouette of lace, moving with a heavy kind of terrifying grace. The storm is screaming break, but the wood is screaming bend, waiting for the blizzard of the century to end. The roots are deep entangled in the charcoal and the clay, standing like an iron willow in the middle of the fray. A heavy kind of beauty that won't ever wash away. Hey, you can strip the leaves and you can freeze the bone, but you'll never find a spirit that is standing so alone, strong and bitter, like an iron willow. The wood is turning silver, the sap is turning lead, feeding on the memories of the things that we have said. I try to climb the ladder of your shivering design, trying to find a piece of you that matches up with mine.
Don't look for any blossoms, don't look for any fruit. The only thing that's living is the anger in the root. I've weathered every lightning bolt and every summer drought, while the fire in the hollow of my chest is going out. The storm is screaming break, but the wood is screaming bend, waiting for the blizzard of the century to end. The roots are deep entangled in the charcoal and the clay, standing like an iron willow in the middle of the fray. A heavy kind of beauty that won't ever wash away. You can strip the leaves and you can freeze the bone, but you'll never find a spirit that is standing so alone, strong and bitter, like an iron willow. It's a metallic kind of sorrow, a reinforced regret, the hardest kind of lesson that I haven't learned quite yet. We're built of sturdy materials, we're built of heavy stuff, but sometimes being iron just isn't quite enough. Bend, don't break, don't take heavy wood, standing good, standing like an iron willow in the middle of the fray. A heavy kind of beauty that won't ever wash away. listening to the lessons that the silent mountains teach. The sky is like a mirror, polished clean and dangerously bright, reflecting every failure in the harsh and morning light.
I'm walking on a tightrope made of shimmering desire,
trying to keep my balance while the clouds are catching fire. The distance is a diamond cutting deep into my chest, searching for a sanctuary, looking for rest. The air is getting thinner as the altitude increases, watching as our history just shatters into pieces. The edge is drawing closer, the boundary is thin. We're staring at a glass horizon, waiting to begin, trying to find a doorway through the wall we're living in. It's a transparent illusion, a beautiful mistake, a promise of a journey that we're far too scared to take. Caught on the edge of a glass horizon.
I reach out with my fingers and I feel the cold resistance, measuring the vacuum of this terrifying distance. The birds are flying freely on the other side of the pain, while I'm still standing here nursing all this ancient pain.
The colors are so vivid, like a painting made of glass, watching all the seasons and the heavy weather pass. I'm a captive in a bubble, I'm a ghost inside a cage, reading all the fine print on a crystal clear page. The air is getting thinner as the altitude increases, watching as our history just shatters into pieces. The edge is drawing closer, the boundary is thin. We're staring at a glass horizon, waiting to begin, trying to find a doorway through the wall we're living in. It's a transparent illusion, a beautiful mistake, a promise of a journey that we're far too scared to take. Caught on the edge of a glass horizon. Shards of glass, then stay away from you. The view is worth the damage, the light is worth the scar. Let's find out who we really are, no matter where we are. One small crack, the sky is falling. Can you hear the future calling? We're staring at a glass horizon, waiting to begin, trying to find a doorway through the wall we're